What's up? Oh, shoot. Yo, music, stop. Stop. Why are you so loud? Yo, shut up. Jeez. Yo, bro. Okay, be quieter. Oh, that's okay. Holy moly, Ingblood stream OMG. Hi. Ping pong ball. Oh, to be a ping pong ball. Flashlight. Yo. I wish to be a pong one day. Hello, Trey. Huh? What? Should I even ask? Edge. EJ. What? Okay. Doesn't matter. Probably. Anyway, I should probably take that off and put my goober on. And then where is bam. Cool. Okay. So you can see me drawing now. Well, I've been animating again recently. Since making bruh just start. I'm gonna delay starting the stream for like 10 more minutes just because of you. Fuck you. I'm just kidding. I'm starting. That's what's happening. I'm sorry, I'm so slow. I would first like to change my goober because making it a GIF takes too much time. Okay, I'll just keep it an image for now, and then next live stream it'll be a GIF. But I forgot to make his hair brown, so I need to do that real quick, and then we're next gonna work on the next upcoming animations because I am making those again. I'm finally back to animating. Why using Flash instead of Adobe Animate? Because Adobe Animate costs a lot of money. Plus, I like the way that Flash makes my line work look. I like that it goes like wobbly and stuff if I put on a lot of smoothing. And I couldn't find a way to do that with Animate. I probably could have like scoured more to find it, but you know. Okay, there's my rough sheet. I'm just gonna copy that hair color and that's not. Oh, okay. Put that there. There we go. Now he has the right hair color. That was so easy. Wow. Quickest live stream ever. No, I'm not ending it just from that. Why? Okay. That's it. It's taking an embarrassingly long amount of time to export this image. I'm just gonna... I hope that nobody cares. Because ideally no one does. But, you know. Okay. We love Flash over here. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Juju. I care? Okay, well. Alright. Let's change this now. There we go. I have brown hair now. Wow, that was so easy and didn't take forever at all. So originally I was working on this animation, but as you can see, it looks terrible. So I'm just gonna start from scratch instead. because that's honestly I would prefer to make something that looks good and that I'm actually happy with. So I'm starting from the beginning. But why Flash? But why Flash? The world has moved on. I don't care. If it does what I want it to, if it does what I need it to and what I want it to, not just what I need it to, then I'm gonna use it. Why wouldn't I use it? If I didn't prefer Flash, I wouldn't use Flash. I would use Animate instead. OMG, hi cutie, get your fanboy ass out of here. Actually, don't get out of here. Stay, but like, you know. Alright, so I think the first thing I'm gonna do is probably just like do a little rough sketch of all my keys, and then I'll draw over them. And then I will in between. That's my process. Is there Deltarune music in my... No, there's not. Okay, I won't get copyright stricken then. Okay, so when he says that, I want him to be like he is in the original video, kind of hunched over and holding his arms, having his arms crossed because he's cold. It's like hugging himself, trying to stay warm. 190, 190. Yes. How do I get Flash? Piracy. Burger King? Terrible restaurant. Want to make a story of Undertale style animation because funny. Rah. Hello. It's either YDG or YDG. Are you on Discord? Yeah. Hold on. I see what you mean about Flash. I think it just crashed. Yeah, there it goes. Well... Oh, no, that's the terrible version. Hold on. Where's the good one? There we go. Okay. Now, as we were doing... That's something I've noticed. Flash used to... Okay, it's not just a Flash problem. I think it's... I mean, it probably is a Flash problem, but it didn't used to do this, is what I'm saying. It used to not crash as much, but now it is. I think it's because, like I said, I like the wobbly look with the lines. And to do that, you turn up the smoothing. Not to 100, because that'll just, like... I mean, I guess at 100, it'll look wobbly and stuff how you want it, but it won't be that much different, and sometimes it'll make your shapes into just, like, too perfect. So I do want it to stay a little bit, not 100% smooth. But the higher the smoothing is, I think it takes more, like, effort for it to process it and turn your lines into actual lines. And so sometimes, especially if you're drawing something how I am now as a drawing object, or an object drawing instead of just a normal line, it will just not know what to do and crash. I'm never gonna get over the mayonnaise sandwich a Burger King gave me. Oh no. Yeah. I'm gonna have to pull up that video on stream because that was funny. I want him to be looking much more down. There we go. So there's his little muzzle. And it goes back. And then his ears are going to be down. Because he's cold. He's sad and cold. He needs to get warm. Please do. Pink Boat, how are you not cancelled? Didn't you try to fly that plane into the kitten hospital that one time? That was so messed up. Ingbox, Inslot. Okay, hold on. First off, who is Pink Boat? Who or what is Pink Boat? Why did Pink Boat attempt to fly a plane into a kitten hospital? Third off, what is a kitten hospital? You are Pink Boat? No, I'm not. That is not my name. I'm late, but I'm here. Hi, Tornado Hunter. Cat said Hawk Tua. Get him out of here. Mods, blow up his house. I'm also tempted. I haven't drawn this guy in a while. This is supposed to be my friend Alex. I haven't drawn him in a while, so I'm tempted to try and give him hair that's more accurate to how he is in real life. I've been practicing hair a lot more since I last animated. So I'll show an example of like one of the things I did. I did this yesterday. That's the link for the live stream. That's not what I wanted to paste. Get that out of here. Come on. Paste the image. Don't be shy. You guys should leave? Don't. AFK got to eat, fair. Oh, goodness. Okay. Too big. Image too big. Who was it that asked if I was on Discord? Was it Mark Tifa? Yeah. I made a Discord server. You can go find me on there. And a lot of the other people watching this live stream. I don't know if it's in the description of this live stream. It might not be. I can't believe you 9/11 to Kitten Hospital. That's so messed up. I didn't. Where are these allegations coming from? I didn't even know kitten hospitals existed. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, see this? So this... I've gotten better at drawing hair, I think. I like to think. My main issue with it, the problem area for me is here. Trying to make the hair look full, while also having the ear properly sticking out and not looking like it's part of the hair is difficult for me for some reason, because I'm like a lobotomy victim or something. You're a cat. You should know they exist. They don't. You made my Flash crash. I'm blaming you for that. I'm blaming you for the fact that my Flash just crashed again. This isn't a good live stream. If this is anyone's first... That's not even the right file. If this is anyone's first time watching me, this is a terrible live stream to start out on. Flash keeps crashing. I keep opening the wrong files somehow. This is great. Welcome to my channel. This is a perfect introduction to who I am. No, that's the wrong... Get that out of here. Okay. Yes. So... This was the wrong time to join... It's never the wrong time. It's always the right time. Just join whenever. Hey, Ingblocks, you should say the name of the last song that was playing. The last one that was playing. It was Uwa So Temperate. I think that's how you pronounce that. U-W-A. Uwa. Or Uwa. Uwa? I don't know. You know what? Flash keeps crashing. I'm going to test my theory. I'm going to test my theory that it's the smoothing. That's the wrong file again. That's the wrong file again. This one. Okay. I'm going to test my theory that it's the smoothing. I'm going to turn the smoothing all the way off. Because I'm just doing sketches right now, so it doesn't matter. You can see by how bumpy it is, it's all the way off. So, let's try it now. Let's see if it keeps crashing. If it doesn't, it's going to be really funny. Hi Inky Pets You. How am I supposed to react to that on live stream? Okay. So I want his body, which I'm not going to make it a drawing object because I want it to be behind. I want him to be like hunched over. His neck would be probably here, right? Where would his neck be? Imagine like here, because he's looking down. Like that. And then... Is Karma Police playing? Why did Karma Police start playing? Did anyone else hear that? Hold on. I'm turning it up for you. Why are you... This isn't... And I'm realizing now, looking at my screen, that my goober's hair is partially see-through for some reason. I'm gonna need to... I don't know what I'm gonna do. This is a terrible stream. There we go. Let's try that. No? Okay. Bam. His hair shouldn't be see-through anymore. Okay. I don't know what's happening in my chat. React like the good boy you are. Nah. Not on stream. I mean, like, not ever. Like, I would, that, like, that, yeah. I'm a normal person. Okay, who am I kidding? I'm not normal. So he's got his arms up, because they're going to be crossed. So this arm, right over left or left over right? I'm thinking left over right. Kitty boy stream, kitty cat. Hi, Will. Bring back slightly transparent ink goober. I miss slightly transparent ink goober. No, we're not doing that. This arm should probably be more... Shoot, I forgot that I'm... Okay. This arm should be more like that, more inward. And then he's gonna have this hand here. Like that. There we go. And then coming down. And then this hand is gonna go over like that. So he's grabbing with his arms, and then his body is like... His body's kind of shaped like an upside down triangle. So the way I draw him, he's kind of like... He's a little bit muscular, you know? So I draw him like this kind of shape. So I think I want him... So I think I want these lines like... He's slightly hunched over, so I'm thinking maybe this one's straight and then this one in. Yeah, like that. Okay. That works. You're too cool to be normal. I don't believe that. One thing slightly messes up and then crashes out. Fair. Which way is triangle supposed to face? What do you mean which way is a triangle supposed to face? What are you talking... What is the question? I guess it depends on what dimensions you're working in and what you define as the front of the triangle. Why does his arms look like he's in a stray jacket? Well, first off, it's a straight jacket. Second off, it's because he's cold. So he's got his arms wrapped around one another. Triangles just have 3 sides. Yeah, they do. I don't understand your question. Which way is a triangle supposed to face? I guess... Yeah, I don't understand your question. Never mind. Okay, so he's cold. He's gonna have his face on his face, obviously, because that's where your face is. Also, I think my theory is correct because I turned the smoothing all the way off, and Flash still hasn't crashed again. I also just realized that my music is still gone. Whoops, what's wrong with me? There we go. Right. Yes! Someone has fun live streaming in the distance. How's a triangle supposed to be upside down? Triangle doesn't have a defined... I guess that's true. I meant more like, when you think of a triangle, you think of it like this most of the time, or at least I do. So I said upside down triangle because it's more like that. Of course, his body isn't a full upside down triangle. It's kind of like, it just barely follows it. So it's like that, and then there. Like that. So it's a little bit like a triangle. In the same way you could say, the way I draw my body is kind of like that, or like, no, it's more like that. That's how I draw my body, because I always lean on one leg. So you could say that this is like a rectangle that's been squished a little bit. It's like, well, I guess you could also imagine that as like this, but you know what I mean. Okay, FaceTime. So he's gonna have his unibrow not very happy. Because I'm drawing it with a unibrow. I just really wanted to say hi. Hope you all have an amazing stream. Oh, okay. I think of a triangle, I think of a sphere. Why would you think of a sphere? It's a okay. Doesn't matter. We don't have to think about that. And he wears glasses. Rectangular glasses. So I'm gonna give him those rectangles. There's his nose. So he's very upset that it's cold. And I'm gonna do what I did in the first version of this that I made that is bad, in my opinion. I made him shiver by making his whole body into a symbol, and then I made it 2 frames, and on one of them I applied a smoothing effect so that the lines wiggle. Oh wait, you may not be getting audio. Hold on, I need to make sure you're getting audio for... Who is that? It's Alex. I don't know if you remember, or if you've seen any of my older videos, but he is an IRL friend of mine. Where is application audio, properties? Let's do flash, and then make that audible. So now you should be able to hear it. Let me see if you can hear that. Make that audible. So now you should be able to hear it. Yeah, okay, you can hear it now. That cough at the beginning really messed up my throat. All right. So he's not happy. He's cold. He's shivering. It's sad.
Oh, guys.
And then his friend's gonna come in.
Guys, even thugs get cold.
He's gonna say, guys, even thugs get cold. He's trying to encourage him or something. I don't know. So I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna copy and paste it. I don't need that there anymore. He's gonna stop shivering. Have him move his ears will stay the same until the next frame. Let's do that and deselect the shoulders. I want his head to move down ever so slightly. Because his friend's gonna come by and like wrap his arm around his shoulder. Okay, I'm too lazy to draw new ones, even though I totally should. I'm gonna just... Okay, never mind. I should definitely draw new ones. I'm gonna make his glasses kind of act like his eyes. That's something I always wanted to do, but I never did do it for some reason. But I do it when I'm drawing. I just haven't done it in animation before. Just gonna kind of widen his eyes because he's surprised. Let's move that down a bit. His eyebrows, and then friend on the left. Might have to make the camera zoom out more, but I guess I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. I'm back. Hello. Goodness. Let's get 3. I am not gonna try and figure out if the sizes are correct. I'm just gonna straight up copy it. Guys, even thugs get cold.
Guys,
It's gonna be different between these 2 frames, so I'm not gonna draw the details of the head yet, because he's gonna put his head down. For now, I'm gonna draw where his head is in the first frame. And the neck there. Now, how I'm gonna get the idea that his arm is behind him and make it clear, I'm a little unsure of. In the first version, I just kind of didn't draw it there because I thought that it would work with the body leaning up against him, but kind of just looks like he's missing an arm or has a floating hand or something. So I'm not exactly sure. Maybe instead of having his neck be there, I'll have his head be in front of him, but I'll have the rest of his body be behind. Like that. Which actually, if I'm gonna do that, I should probably sketch it like that too. Wait, no, that's not right. There's the because that's like the shoulder. Maybe I'll make it more up. There we go. And then the legs. And the hands are big because I am a cartoonist. I'm less of an artist and more of a cartoonist. Although I suppose a cartoonist is a type of artist. For a second I thought my live stream was broken. I thought that it was frozen in one frame. Hold on, I'm gonna... There we go. I don't actually know how this song goes. It doesn't look quite right. I'm unsure. I'm mostly unsure because usually I draw long sleeves. It just makes it easier on myself. I guess I'll keep the short sleeves because I need practice with short sleeves. I need practice with the way that the wrist and the hand connects itself. And if I never practice it, I'm never gonna get better at it. So might as well make it look kind of shitty for now so that it can be not shitty later. Like there. Okay.
Guys, even
There we go. Okay. So on this frame, or on the first frame, he's gonna have his head kind of tilted upwards. And his ears back. Oh, I forgot to draw his hand on his body. Whoops. Oh. It's not the right place. Come on. Okay. Awesome playlist you got here. Thank you. And then his head's gonna kind of fall. He's gonna be sad all of a sudden. Because even thugs get cold. Might draw his body a slightly different color so it's easier to see the distinction between the body and the face. Okay, yeah, that works. What is wrong with Wendy's? They gave me like 3 overcooked crunchy fries and a completely uncooked cold fry. I don't know. I don't work at Wendy's. I bet even the people who work at Wendy's don't know. Or maybe they do. Maybe they're just having a hard day. Goodness. I actually messed up my throat earlier. I coughed to open the live stream as a joke, and it genuinely messed up my throat. I don't think my tea's gonna help me out here. And that's... Again, I'm trying new things with the hair, so... There's the first part. Bam. There we go. So it goes just past the ear. But then the rest of the hair, so there you go. Then the rest of the hair is like, there we go. There we go. Okay. And because he's making a joking statement saying, guys, even thugs get cold, and he's not actually sad, I'm gonna like try to give him a weird expression. Obviously at the start here he's gonna have just like a normal smile. But then when he says even thugs get cold, I'm gonna give him something less normal. I don't want to just give him a frown, but I'm not sure what else to do. I could do like this weird, I think the first time I did this weird, like, it has like the top has like the smile, but then the bottom has the frown. And that looks really awkward and weird. I might go with that, honestly. Why does this song low-key sound like Lava Chicken? What do you mean? I don't hear it.
Must get cold.
So I'm gonna give him a smile because he's just like he's fucking with them. The red outline guy looks terrified. He's not terrified, he's just a little bit surprised. But now he's gonna look suspicious.
Jake, that might be true. I don't know how that correlates to you, but
I don't know how that correlates to you. That might be true. I don't know what you're talking about though. So he's gonna... Well, the eyebrows are gonna change, so I don't need to copy and paste that. I do need to bring the eyes, because, well, they are gonna change. I do need to know where they're gonna be. I forgot the nose. Oops. He's gonna move his head down, rotate it slightly so that it looks more natural. And I'm gonna make it so that his ears are less like sad looking. Because he's not focused on the fact that he's cold anymore. Now he's just confused. Paint behind. That, so I'm gonna make it like this maybe. What's the fly doing? Yeah, I'm confused. This fly won't leave you alone. Well, not confused, but like, I want to know. I think the expression I want to give him is kind of like... his eyes narrowed, if that makes sense. I want them like... slightly like that. His expression is going to change when he says, I don't know if that correlates
that
to
might
you.
be true.
Hold on, I forgot his eyebrows. Whoops. I love this expression so much. I love giving characters this expression.
True. I don't.
You know what? I'm also gonna make it. I'm gonna make him stick out his chin a little bit. I don't need these guidelines anymore. Just get rid of them. So this part of the face will have to be turned up slightly. The whole head will have to be turned up slightly, but that part of the face specifically is gonna need to be more changed. Like that, yeah.
I don't know.
I'm gonna make him narrow his eyes even more. Just a little bit. Specifically, I'm gonna make it so that he not only narrows them, but he narrows them upward slightly, which is not usually how they're narrowed by people. I'll draw the little like that, and then woof. That is all. Have a great day. Okay, make him handsome Squidward. No. Gonna make him raise an eyebrow. I don't know how that correlates to you.
True. I don't know how that correlates to you.
I think when he says you, I'm gonna make him express that even more, because that'd be funny. But this is just the key sketch, so I don't have to. And then I'm gonna delete these two characters because I don't need to be on screen for this part. Send this character.
You know what they say, a hoe never gets cold.
So I'm with a thug and a hoe. So I'm with
This part I know, I know specifically what I want to do. So I'm with a thug and a hoe. I want him to not be happy about this. And you know what? I'm not even gonna sketch it. I'm just gonna actually. I'm just gonna make the final product here and now, because I already know exactly what I want it to look like. I want it to be super derpy and bad. It's either that or I do like a 0.5 effect. Probably shouldn't be humming on live stream. Apologies. Okay, and there goes Flash. Hey, it finally crashed again. So my theory was true. Maybe I'll need to change my art style so that I don't use any smoothing ever at all. Why? This live stream is so broken that my technical difficulties screen is broken. It's not supposed to look like this. It's supposed to look like this. And yet... Why? Oh my goodness. That's the wrong... So much stuff is going wrong, and no one is even watching this stream. I'm just gonna... I'm gonna end it after I finish this key sketch. At least that's what I call it. I don't know if that's the proper term, but... I'm sketching out the keys, so that's what I'm gonna call it. It's a key sketch. So... And my family's yelling in the background. I'm watching it. Well, yeah, but that's because you're special and awesome. Multitasking. True. Most importantly, it's just because I am messing up over and over again. And also, there's people in the background in my house yelling constantly. How am I gonna draw his hair, though? Well, I guess this will be practice time. I'm sorry that's happening, sad face. It's fine. He's so distraught. I love it. Even... Nah, I feel like it's already fine with the eyes the way they are. Let's do like this. I like drawing characters that are just really confused. It's one of my favorite like expressions ever to make. It's so fun. No, I'm not gonna draw the lower body, it doesn't matter. And actually, I am gonna move him back a little bit. Okay. I know he's like technically not centered, but the face is in the center of the screen, and that's really what matters. Also, because it's like a short form video, there's gonna be stuff on this side of the screen, and I don't want don't want stuff covering it. Lower body is a nuh-uh for you. I'll draw the lower body if I gotta. But a lot of times you don't gotta. A lot of times in my videos I just don't have to. And if I can remember his colors, I think he's like, I know he's an orange cat. I remember that. I talked to him about it recently if he wanted me to change it. But we both agreed that he just is an orange cat at heart. It's like his spirit animal. So there we go. He's got a white face. I might make his hair a slightly different orange. No, I'm gonna keep his hair that like reddish orange because I think he's supposed to. I imagine him as like more yellow, more yellowy, like this. There we go. Looks nice though without lower body. Yeah, fair. And then he's got like a green sweater that I know he's like wearing, so I'm gonna draw him in that. I think I used to always just draw him in shorts and a t-shirt, which he doesn't really do. I guess at the time it was more in character for him, but not anymore. And I want to make this. I want to make this authentic. Make it accurate. I could just leave the glasses white, like the inside, and it would work. And I'll use that as a fallback. But I do want to experiment with having like a light blue, because I think that'd contrast well with the orange. Like that. Yeah. I think that looks nice. Or maybe a different, maybe more saturated actually. Or like darker. Oh, that makes it look too much like his eye. Well, no, his eyes are blue. But I imagine it more light than that. He nearly turned fully blue. Gonna make him. Ah! No! I mean, no. I'm a manly man. I have a man's voice. I'm gonna make him. I'm gonna make his lines wiggly again. Because I think that will look good for this instance. There we go. Yeah, wiggle. I can if you do that, but on ones, he goes really fast. Like I said, that's what I did for when he was shivering. But I'm gonna make it on fours. That way it happens very slowly. So I'm with the thug of the hoe. What color should the inside of his mouth be? And what kind of pink? This one? That works. His shirt should probably be less saturated. Like there, maybe. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Goodness. He also... I haven't seen him wear it in a little while, but he has this why is he wiggling? I feel like it'd look better. And especially at this point I want there to be like some kind of motion in the animation. I don't want him to just be static. But I also don't think that lip syncing him would be the best idea. I could lip sync him. But I don't think it would. I think it wouldn't express the feeling I'm trying to get across the same way. I think my philosophy with animation and with art in general is that the expression and the pose comes before being completely correct. Like, obviously, don't destroy all logic with your stuff, but like, you're allowed to bend the rules or break them. If you need to slightly break a character model for a better pose, I think it's better to do that than to technically have it be correct but have the pose look worse. I think having this, like, yeah, like you said, like messy drawing look with the wiggle, and with the way he says this line, I think that it best encapsulates the feeling he has when he says that. Like, you can hear the shakiness in his voice, and it's kind of reflected in the shakiness of the animation, if that makes sense. I'm also going to fill in this little spot with the color of his hair, because it should probably be there. Bro. Okay. Anyway. He at least used to have this, like, golden necklace. So I'm gonna make him wear that. WTF was that noise? What noise? Did I make a noise, or was there one in the background? So I'm with a thug and a hoe. It was you? I don't know. I don't know what noise it was. I might have to go back and check it, but... There we go. So, like, here, maybe? So, she... I think... Okay, for context, this video is gonna be the people in this video are representing people in real life. I'm still here, by the way. I just don't know what to say. That's fair. Sometimes I feel like I'm too active in chat. You're not. It's nice to have someone there talking to me. That's why I live stream. I live stream to have a chat while I'm animating and to get feedback. I think it's like that's my whole point. I think your art style is very cute. Thank you, Blue Phoenix. Or did I mispronounce her name? I don't know. It's spelled the same as Phoenix. I'm gonna pronounce it the same as Phoenix. Or it could be not spelled the same. I wouldn't notice. And I think me and Alex agreed that she would be like a black fox. So let me draw her head. That is not what I meant to do, but that looks cool. Unfortunately, I will have to scrap it and make it do what it was supposed to do. Shut up. Phone's just going off. You pronounced it correctly, thank you. Okay, that's good. 200 by 200. Let's just do that. So foxes have pointier and longer snouts, I think. I know they have longer ones. I think in my art style, the way I do it is like cat, dog, or like dog, and then foxes would have pointier ones that are longer. This is assuming the character's facing like this way. If they're facing completely sideways, or if they're facing completely sideways, it'd be this. But if they're facing slightly forward, it'd probably be more like that. Oh, and Flash crashed again. Insert massive inkblot struggle moment, yeah. Me struggling to exist. I keep opening the wrong document. What is wrong with me? That's absolutely not the right document. This is the video I released like a week ago. It is funny though. I want to kill that guy. Here it is. I was supposed to be animating as well, but then I saw this and decided to procrastinate more. Fair enough. I want her to also put her head up the way that he does, but with a different context. I want her to be kind of like pull the nerd emoji pose. Like Actually, a hoe never gets cold. Actually, if you would read up on hoe literature. Yay, Pain! We love Pain! Oh, I love it. It's so good. Like how you just draw off to the side for reference. Yeah, of course. I'll draw anything. I do that a lot in, like, files and stuff. Like, you never see it in the final product, but there's just randomly little things like this that I draw because I feel like it. Like, hold on, where's... That's not how I drew it. I think I just, like, did that and made them really, really wide. But, whatever. No one's gonna get that reference anyway, except me. Because I drew it off to the side. Anyway. I'm actually, a hoe never gets cold. I'm gonna make her head turn slightly, actually, as well. It's gonna be like that. Yeah. Actually, a hoe never gets cold. So I'm with a thug and a hoe. Like how he sounds like he's on the verge of tears when he says that. Friggin'. So I'm with a thug and a hoe. He's so distraught. It's lovely. We need a compilation of just those drawings off to the side? Yeah, probably. I don't know who they are, but they've never said that to me. Then again, I don't really know any hoes, so... I'm too gay for that. And my art style foxes have like more up ears than rather to the side, and they also have this little bit. I'm constantly on the verge of tears when I'm when I'm with my thug and hoe friend. Yeah, fair. I'm constantly on the verge of tears, just like in general. I've been on the. I'm not gonna lie. Recently, I've been on the verge of just beating the shit out of someone. Oh, there goes my flash. They got scared and ran away. That's the wrong file, dumbass. Stay on topic. That's the wrong file. If ever you think I'm frustrating, remember, wow, Flash crashed instantly. Okay, thank you. I finally find the right file and it destroys itself. If ever you think I'm frustrating, just remember, I frustrate myself as much as I frustrate you. You're not alone. Okay, now this time I'm going to start drawing and it's not going to crash instantly. That's what's going to happen. I hope. Now I want... So then the lines should be like that, right? Maybe a little lower just for clarity's sake. I use Magic Wizard Flash crashing spell. Why? I'm already dealing with it crashing enough on its own. She has like curly hair, but I imagine her being drawn as like kind of spiky, so I need to combine those two. Yeah, okay. You know what they say, a hoe never gets cold. Big fox nose, because foxes have big noses. Well, they're not big, but, you know, they're bigger than cats. Flash Pro encountered a fatal exception. Maybe it's not the smoothness, maybe it's just the drawing objects. Maybe the more drawing objects you have, the more prone it is to crashing. I think the nose shouldn't be there. I feel like it should... Where should it be? It should be like... There, maybe? I feel like she looks a little too happy. I think the eyes shouldn't be curved up. I think they should be curved down. You know what they say? Like that. Because she's speaking facts. I'll give her the little eyelashes so that you know she's a woman. Because that's what cartoonists do whenever they draw women for some reason. They give them eyelashes. I guess male characters just get to have dust in their eyes because they have no eyelashes. Okay, are you? Why is your mouth gone? What the heck? Woman, come on. Girl. I gotta run because I really need to finish my MEP parts. I'm assuming map, you mean. Right? Or, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what a MEP is. I'll give you a sub. Thank you. I hope you have a good time finishing your MEP part. MEP, map, whichever. Males actually have longer eyelashes than females? That's interesting. I don't know if you're talking about humans or creatures or something, but I will slightly attest to that because I have longer eyelashes than any woman I've met. I have longer eyelashes than like most people I've met. I have really long eyelashes. If my drawings of Jake were accurate, he'd look like a femboy. Okay, wait, hold on. That makes it sound like I'm not a femboy, but you know what I mean, like, because usually eyelashes are given to female characters. Oh god, now I sound either like a femboy or sexist. I would rather be perceived as a femboy than sexist, so. That hand is probably going to be different in the final product because it's not exactly at the right angle, but it gets the idea across, which is which is what I really need. So it's fine for now. You know what they say. Oh, it never gets cold. And her arm should be in front of her body. So I'll get rid of that. Oh, and there goes Flash. Man. Hey, Ink Broth, how does it make you feel that the first result of searching your username is a video of someone drawing your persona? That's not true. That's not... The first result of searching your username where? That's not I don't believe you. I'm gonna search my username right now. At least, okay, on YouTube, the first thing that comes up is me. Let me just search, like, Google. Because I don't believe you. I don't think anyone did that. Okay, if I search Google for Inkblah Anim, it autocorrects me to Inkblah Anime, which is definitely not me. So, no, this is... I have no reason to believe you. I think you're trolling me. It is true, YouTube. Send the link in the frickin' in my server then, because I can't find it. I'm with the @ symbol? At Inkplanum. I don't see that. Oh wait, do you mean the one by Abject Madness on YouTube from ages ago? Okay, first off, he's not blushing. Second off, yes, she is a friend of mine from a while back. We barely talk nowadays, unfortunately, but that was the first drawing that I had anyone else make of me. She just like did it on a whim because of the he asked for no pickles thing. I didn't even know that existed. I'm still not entirely sure what it is, but she wanted to draw it, so I let her. Oh my goodness, the freaking Flash didn't save any of my progress up until now. Or didn't save any of my progress that I made. Goodness gracious. That's not the right angle. Hold on, let me get your neck in there. But yeah, no, that was something made by a friend a long time ago. That's still not true though, because that's not the first result. At least for me it's not. I don't know, maybe it is for y'all, but first result for me is just my own videos. Like even on my like personal account. Not my YouTube one. Like that? Like that. No. Like no. Like no. Like yeah. No. Like no. Like no. Like no. Like no. Like yeah, okay. I hate furries. I got some bad news to tell you. I got some really... I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. I'm gonna hold your hand as I guide you to go look in the mirror. Erase that part. There we go. She's so proud of herself. I love it. That's the exact vibe I want. I want her to be really proud of herself as she says it. Because she's kind of trolling him. Like, they're both kind of trolling him. They're being like, even thugs get cold. A hoe never gets cold. Nuh-uh, I'm an exoskelly. Fair. You know what? Fair. But why do you hate furries? What's with this racism? Now, what clothes am I gonna do for her? I guess I don't have to worry about that yet. And just gonna look down. I'm gonna make the mouth smaller just cause I don't want to deal with that. I'm gonna move the nose down and then I'll move the eyes down a little bit more, I think. There we go. Because I'm racist to people with tails, because my Sona's tail is technically just a long body. Yeah, well, at least if someone cuts my tail off, I won't die of blood loss. Probably. You'll die of, like, organ failure and stuff. Actually, I don't know if... Do fireflies have... or not fireflies. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with me? Dragonflies. Because I'm pretty sure you're a dragonfly. Do dragonflies have any, like, important organs in the back there, or no? I feel like it'd make more sense if they didn't. I feel like they'd probably not live as long if... Or they probably wouldn't survive as long if they did. There we go. A damselfly? Okay, I don't know the difference, bro. Sorry, I'm racist. Don't take that out of context. I say don't take that out of context as if I'm not planning to already make an Inkblot out of context video eventually in the future. And I'm definitely gonna take that out of context. I know for a fact I'm gonna. Okay. Gonna make the camera zoom in a little bit. And just for these, even for these sketches, I'm gonna give the camera the in-betweening it'll have in the end. I don't think there's a point in waiting until the end to add it. A damselfly, which is just a twink dragonfly, makes sense. Oh wow, I started saving, or I saved, and it stopped responding. Alright, I guess we'll wait here until it stops crashing. Actually, it'd probably be faster to just close it with, like, Task Manager, and then... Or let it crash, and then... restart it. Oh, nope, it worked. Alright. So, let's see here. Let's do this. This will do 4 frames. And then we'll make the easing very harsh. The body is bendy and can move around, so there must not be anything too important. Just because it's bendy and can move around doesn't mean there's nothing important. Have you looked at the human body? Your torso's bendy and can move around, but it's got some pretty important organs. I don't know. I feel like that takes a little too long. You know what? I'm gonna make the easing just out. I'm not gonna make it ease in, like, much at all. Just gonna make it ease out. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. Jake, that might be true. I don't know how that correlates to you. I love that. And I love that the names lined up too. The names lined up too. The only name that's said in the video is the correct one for the correct position. It's great. Jake, that might be true. I don't know how that correlates to you. And I'm gonna make this one just ease out again. Oh, wait, I'm dumb. Classic tween, and then boing, boing. I don't think you can see me messing with the thing that changes the easing, but like it can move around sharply in ways that would probably crush organs. Well, organs are pretty bendy. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. I can publish a preview, but you guys won't be able to see it, so I'll have to put my window capture on it. There we go. There we go. So, okay, stop playing now. I wanna show Flash. Thank you. Let's bring the music back on because I realized that audio would be terrible. So yeah, I think that camera movement looks good. And I guess I'll start getting started on the actual drawings and the in-betweens rather than just sketches. But I probably am gonna end the live stream because it's 8 p.m. and I would like to finish this on my lonesome. So that's probably where it's gonna end for now. Making the music slowly fade out manually because I don't have a way to do it not manually. And then I'll put on the outro music. Oh, now I got a monologue for an outro because it takes a little bit before the beat drops. Thank you for coming and watching the stream and stuff. I love you, bye. If I could get this a little awkward, the beat's already dropped. Can we? Mike, tear down the stream. Hold on, wait, actually no, hold on. Stop the outro music for a second. Stop the outro music. Get me back on the stream. Get me back on there for that's not okay. Did you just call me ink sexual? What? Huh? What? Huh? I'm flabbergasted. Well, at least I get to try my outro again. Okay, thank you for tuning into the stream. I really appreciate everyone who's here. And hopefully we'll stream again because it's fun. Okay, bye-bye.